Hey y'all see the thumbnail. So you guys know I talked about this Tavares McNutt the other day. This is a trending story out here on social media. It's got people feeling away. And you know, he was arrested back in December of last year on charges of festation and SA of a 15-year-old boy. Now you guys have to replace the M where I put the F, if you know what I mean. Because of the nature of this video, I did have to bleep out some words and stuff, but you guys are pretty smart. You'll be able to follow along. But anyway, the video that's going viral, that's got people feeling away, is the one where they walked in on his birthday, on his 15th birthday, and he was in the bed with just his underwear and a t-shirt on, and it was a lot of inappropriate touching and stuff going on. So after the young man told somebody at school what was allegedly happening to him at home, of course, like I said, he was arrested back last year, back in December, and per court order, he could not be around this young man until here recently, and that's when the family as a whole came together and made him get out here and tell people that he was in fact lying, that he was being deceptive. He actually made fun of him, and he really embarrassed this young man. He manipulated him, and you could tell that he had been coached to say all of this. This was not coming from the heart, because I believe, in my opinion, that something definitely happened. I believe that he's telling the truth, and I believe that he's crying out for help, and nobody is listening. His mother's not doing anything. Hell, she let him go. She let him go take him to the barbershop and get his eyebrows arched, for God's sake. So I was on YouTube earlier today, and I ran across his YouTube channel. I didn't even know he had a YouTube channel. And there was a video that was very disturbing, damn near like a confessional that he did back in 2016. And I can tell you, if the courts get a hold to this, and I'm sure they will get to see how sick and twisted this man really is. And it's been going on, and you have to think, he told us he's been in this little boy's life ever since he was 4 years old. Y'all drop down in the comments. Bye, y'all.
So then I want to tell you, one of the greatest tools, people, one of the greatest tools used by Satan to delay, to destroy, or to corrupt, hallelujah, someone's life, hallelujah, is through some type of sexual plot organized by him. That's one of his greatest ways, hallelujah, to delay, destroy, or to corrupt, hallelujah, an individual's life. Most people who have dysfunctional living going on right now is because at some level or another, at some time or another, in some way or another, they were sexually mishandled or handled someone else. Hallelujah. And it's possible for the individual that has been sexually to become now the violator. Glory. Not everyone does. Not everyone that becomes. Not everyone that gets becomes the molester. Glory to the name of the Lord. Not everyone does. Hallelujah. Then you have individuals who they're not a rapist. They're not a molester, but they got a sex addiction. they're not a molester. They would never do a thing like that. Hallelujah. In their right mind. They never would. But I want to tell you all something about lust. I want to tell you something about lust and perversion. It will take you further than you ever thought you would go. Yes, lust will take you further than you ever thought you would go. Many people who have been bound by perversion and sexual lust and in the depth of that stuff and chained in that stuff, look back, hallelujah, at some of the stuff that they've done, and they just can't even imagine why they even did some of that stuff. They did stuff that they said they would never do. And that's what lust does. Hallelujah. Perhaps at some point I'll just do a teaching on lust and what lust does, how it works. Glory to the name of the Lord. But lust will take you further than you thought you'd go. You said you would never, ever, ever have. You have. Glory to the name of the Lord. You said you'd never, ever, ever have sex with the same sex. You did. Glory to the name of the Lord. You said you would never, ever, ever, attempt to be perverted with an animal. You probably did. Glory to the name of beast is real. Beast is real. There are people who are bound at that level to where they have sex with animals. Glory to the name of the Lord. They do it. Glory to the name of the Lord. So one of the greatest tools, people, used by Satan to delay, destroy, or corrupt, hallelujah, someone's life is through some type of sexual plot organized by him. Now he can organize this in due to several different ways. He can organize this. One way Satan can organize, hallelujah, you being a plot against you sexually to destroy you or to delay you or to corrupt you, glory to the name of the Lord, is due to this spirit or these things being in your bloodline. And someone has never, ever gotten it out. No one has ever repented before God. No one has ever confessed. No one has ever confessed to God. Or no one has ever opened up to the family about the dangers of the devils that have ruled over our bloodline. Glory to the name of the Lord. So then we just suffer quietly. Hallelujah. And then our nieces, our nephews, our children, our daughters, our sons, our, uncles and whoever else, aunts and whatever else, keep getting or getting deeper into sexual affiliations, glory to the name of the Lord. And because the family is so shut up and tight and secretive, they have no outlet in the family, no one they feel that they can come to without being cussed out, misjudged, mishandled, put out, ostracized, especially if the family have a great level of pride on it, on them. And their name, is good around the city or the country or, the region, then there's a great level of pride there. And so your children have to think about, okay, do I keep quiet and protect the family name, or do I say something about this? In many cases, they keep quiet. Glory to the name of the Lord in that type of setting, that type of environment. Hallelujah. Where the family have a great reputation. They keep quiet. Glory to the name of the Lord. The family's reputation, as people know it, hallelujah, survives and lives and is respected. But then your children suffer because they have been groomed, hallelujah, to keep quiet about things. So then there's things about your children that you do not know because you're so busy with your life that you don't sit down to talk to them about what's going on with you. Has anything happened to you? Glory to the name of the Lord.